What's up, dudes? How's it going, everybody? Today's video topic is going to be about abundance versus scarcity. And it's kind of this idea that if you haven't done any work into like self-development, self-growth, self-improvement, or marketing for that matter, you're kind of just oblivious to it. You kind of go through life feeling certain things and going through certain motions without understanding why you're feeling the way you're feeling, or not really understanding the impact it has on your life. So I'm going to put some clarity on this topic and talk to you guys about it. So hopefully you can, be a little more mindful and just understand a little bit more how you work as a person and how the world works around you. So abundance versus scarcity. Let me just throw an example out. I liked what I said about marketing. So let's sit here. Look, I'm going to give you two scenarios. So look at this watch. See this watch? It's okay watch. It's cool. I like it. It's brown. Now, if I told you this watch is $10, there are many like it. Hell, I've got like 4 in this house. There's one in the next room. There's one in the bathroom. There's one in the kitchen. There's like 5,000 of these bitches at Walmart. This watch is easy to get. It's available everywhere. It looks kind of cool, but everybody has it because it's available, widely available. It's in, I guess, abundance. How bad do you want this watch? Probably not too bad. It's cheap, it's affordable, it's everywhere. You can get it whenever you want it. It's readily available. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, I don't really care that much. Scenario 2. I gotta do the presentation for this. Behold, this glorious watch. Only one of it exists. You can only buy it on the 31st day of October. When you wear it, you pretty much become Thor, or any Avenger you want to be. There's one in existence. Its value is priceless. There is no more like it. I think I want to be Thor now. Yeah. And now look what I did there. Yeah, the same exact watch. Which one do you want? They're both exactly the same. But me, I want the one that turns you into Thor, that's priceless, that there's only one of a kind, that you can only get on the 31st day of October because it's in extreme scarcity. Extreme scarcity. And this is a very common marketing tactic. Other examples would be, I don't know, Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, they could pump those bitches out year round. But you know what you fucking do? Because they only come out seasonal. They're in scarcity. You can only get them during a certain time of year. You just like, give me my money. Give me a bunch of Girl Scouts cookies. Let me throw like 8 boxes in the freaking freezer because I can't get them for another year. That's what they do. The Girl Scouts could probably sell those cookies year round. Do they? No. For good reason. It's abundance versus scarcity. But this is just the marketing side of it. Now, in this essence, as far as like consuming and purchasing, you always want a, the more scarcity of an object. But the funny thing is, this applies in real life in many areas. So I'm going to throw out there, what example? Dating and relationships, abundance versus scarcity. Let's take the guy who's like into a girl, and if this guy is in scarcity, meaning he's not dating anybody else or has a very limited scarcity of a mindset, and he doesn't think he can get any other girl, he's got low self-esteem. Those are the kind of guys who just, poor souls, poor bastards, who will tunnel vision on a girl or any girl who gives them the light of day, and they're the creepy motherfuckers who are like, oh, this girl is the one, I want to marry this girl, I can't do any better. Cat, do not touch the camera. Hey guys, I'll go back to the video in a second. Look at this guy. Hey bud, what's up? What's up? Oh, you're so cute. And you know why I like you? Because there's only one of you. You're in scarcity, that's right. Get out of here. Don't jump on the tripod. Do not. Stop it. Yeah. If you guys can see, it's so cute. But yes, dating relationships. So when men are in like scarcity in that kind of situation, they kind of tunnel vision, they fixate on a girl, they like put the, what is the term, pussy on a pedestal, And those are the most unattractive guys. Like, girls don't want those guys. They get so turned off by those types of guys. And it's almost like cringing, like, oh, this guy's like kind of like super weird because he's in scarcity. Now, if you're just a calm, comfortable, relaxed, chill dude with a mindset of abundance, like, you know, this girl's really cool, we vibe. But you don't think of her as like, oh, yeah, if I don't get this girl, I'm completely, it's never going to happen. There's no other girls out there. If you have an abundance mindset, it's like, this girl's great. But there's a lot of great girls. Like, if I don't get this girl, then you know what? I'm still completely fine. I am still me. It doesn't really impact me that way. You see the difference? This is just such a strong concept to understand. Like, not just from the marketing perspective, but, you know, relationships and just life in general. It applies to so many different areas. So we have that scenario. And this actually works both ways, which is really fun about it. So we have guy one in scarcity, doesn't think he can do better, doesn't have many options, is fixated on the one girl, but that very act makes him not attractive. Like, why would the girl want the guy who can't get other girls when he is in abundance? There's a lot of guys like that. The girl wants a guy who's like in abundance because it's like the whole marketing thing, like reverse. Like, as a girl, it's like, you kind of see it whenever the women like kind of, I guess, fall for like the notorious douchebag. They kind of want him. And he's kind of irresistible in a weird, sadistic kind of way because, you know, he just doesn't care. He does cocaine, whatever. He's just like this like badass, but he doesn't give a fuck. He knows women are everywhere. He's just like at that point, like, I don't give a shit, whatever. Yeah, this girl's cool. But that drives girls crazy. They're like, oh god, this guy can like get any guy, any girl, maybe guys too, I don't know. But then they like run and they like chase the guy who doesn't really care. Not to say that all guys don't care, but this is just giving you the, the highs and lows of both sides here. And the women just kind of find that attractive. And to get good at like relationships and dating, you actually have to learn to manifest that while not actually being the douchebag. But that's a whole nother story. But it's just crazy how that works. Or if you're just like dating some guy and he's like in town for like 2 or 3 months and then he's got to go someday, and you're wondering like, why am I investing my time in this guy when he's got to go? But at the same time, it's because he's in scarcity that you actually really want to date this guy, because you want to like change him, or you want to like make him stay or give him a reason, or there's like some weird narrative there. And you see where I'm going with this? Abundance versus scarcity. Like, oh gosh, this topic, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And brain freeze. Hold on. Okay. I lost my train of thought for a second, but now second point I want to make, or third point. So you've got abundance versus scarcity. There's the whole marketing concept. You want what's in scarcity, but at the same time, you want to have a frame of abundance. So it's kind of weird how this works. So you want the things that are in scarcity, but when you understand that the reason why you want it is because it's actually this illusion of there's very limited of it, then it makes you do kind of impulsive and crazy things like paying $1,000 for a one-of-a-kind watch, which might be a lie, or thinking this person's really, really attractive when they're really not. They're just in this weird little framework to where it's this illusion of like, oh, I want them, I don't know why I want them. And, you know, I've kind of been there too with like girls. I think, oh, this girl is like so fucking amazing. But then you have to have the frame of abundance, which kind of counteracts that, but makes your life a little more rich to where it's like, this girl is cool. She's a cool girl. That's cool. I wish her the best. But there's plenty of other cool girls out there. Now, topic number 3 is, or third point I want to make, is kind of how this affects your life. Like, there's 2 kinds of people, and people who have a framework of abundance, those are the ones who are just very creative. They believe in their dreams, that they believe they can have an impact on the world. They believe that shit matters. Their brains are loaded with dopamine, their pupils are dilated, they're excited, they're enthusiastic, they're talking to themselves in a room to an inanimate object, a camera, just going on about abundance versus scarcity. Because honestly, guys, when I learn about these kinds of topics, I like kind of putting them in my own words and speaking back to y'all, because it's kind of like reinforcing it for me, and it feels very uplifting. So the person who lives their life in abundance, they're able to just be happy and excited for other people. Because like, if you're in a mindset of scarcity, like, let's say, oh god, I need a good example about just a very toxic low-level mindset. Because the person in scarcity, those are the people who are just like victim mentality, like some homeless guy, like, why are you homeless? Like, the government fucked me up, and I'm just like, it really has nothing to do with the crack you're smoking, or, you know, let's do the guy-girl one. I like that one a lot. So the guy who like doesn't get the girl, but some other guy gets the girl, and he's just pissed off about it. He's infuriated. He hates life. Shit sucks because he's in scarcity. He doesn't think there's other girls out there, better girls out there. He's mad. If you live in a life of abundance, like if I was trying really hard to get with like some girl that I thought was like kind of badass, and I didn't get with her, and some other guy got with her, you know, there might be a small little hint of salt because that situation always sucks. But you know what? I'm happy for that dude. Like, good job, dude. You got an awesome girl. Whatever. There's plenty of other women out there. Abundance. And this mindset is just so incredibly strong and powerful when you actually get to it. And then you realize that, you know, those people who are just like shit talking and just gossiping all the time, they're in this weird like lower level of consciousness, or this mindset of scarcity. Like, oh my god, my car got a scratch on it. I'm so fucking pissed off. This bitch made my burger wrong because it's the one burger that they bought. It's their car, their one car, the only car they're ever gonna have. Bullshit, you can buy another car, motherfucker. There's millions of burgers in the world. Cat! Cat! I'm about to get another cat so I don't freaking like you anymore. You hear that? I'm gonna put you in abundance. I wouldn't do that. Get out, get out. Yeah. Okay. I just exiled my cat. But point being, abundance versus scarcity. Ask yourself, which is the mindset you want to adopt? What's the kind of life you want to live? Do you want to legitimately be happy? Be able to compliment people? Because when you're in an abundance mindset, you're not jealous about what others have succeeded at. You're not jealous about things other people have that you don't have. You're genuinely happy for other people. You can give a legitimate compliment, and you just, you know, that guy's more jacked than me, or this guy has more money than me, or this person's dating this amazing fucking person. It doesn't matter when you're in abundance, because you know that there's plenty of resources out there in the world. There's plenty of girls. There's plenty of opportunities to make money. There's plenty of different businesses. Everybody has plenty of different paths that they can walk and follow to, you know, find their journey, find their little niche in life. And when you're in that mindset, it's just, life is so good, guys. Like, literally, you don't get mad about the petty shit. You're not in this just lower, toxic mind frame, because shit is good. Shit is everywhere. And, you know, call it delusional, or call it reworking your brain, or training your brain to work for you. But it's such a good mindset to be in. And when you can achieve that mindset, like, guys, like, things don't get you down like they used to. The things that were once depressing aren't depressing. You view life as exciting, full of opportunities, thrilling and exciting adventures, and just, places to see and go and things to do. And it's crazy. I don't even want to talk about the scarcity part, because the scarcity part would just be like, why am I even like talking on this freaking camera right now? I only have like 45 followers. My channel's never gonna get bigger. I'm never gonna establish a brand for myself. People are never gonna like me. Everyone's always gonna judge me. There's no point in really doing anything. Let me just like lay down in my bed and just like fucking die, because shit is horrible, and you know, there's like no opportunity out there for me, and I already had the girl in my dreams, but I like lost her. Do you see how toxic that shit is? Oh my god, I actually feel a little depressed saying that. Like, it was completely just for the camera, but wow. Scarcity, abundance. Which mindset do you want to cultivate? How do you want to apply it to your life? And you should start looking as you go through your day. Wonder why you feel certain ways about certain situations, why you act certain ways in certain situations. Because a lot of it does stem from abundance or scarcity. Abundance or scarcity. All right, go out and live an amazing and abundant fucking life. I hope my cat doesn't hate me. What's going on, guys? The video topic of today is going to be abundance versus scarcity. Oh my god, you're so cute! Look at this cat. To understand it, to know how you understand certain I lost it.
All the small